Hey, it's Pixie, and welcome to my podcast of randomness yet again. And this is my third one, which is really cool. I think I'm kind of getting the hang of this, so bear with me because this one is on life, love, and what the fuck. Okay, so this is probably coming out of the blue to those people who have got no clue who I am, which is the majority of the world, I guess. So I am Pixie. For anyone who is new, I am also a YouTuber. I am called the Crap Goth on YouTube. Not very imaginative, I know, but it's getting there. So the reason I am called the Crap Goth, first of all, I keep getting asked this, is because for those of you who can't see what I look like, I'm probably lucky. I've got shocking pink hair, covered literally from forehead to feet in tattoos. I've got cheek piercings, lip piercings, nose piercings. I'm a little bit on the chubby side, but I love my gothic clothes. But my favourite colour is pink. And my little boy Corey said I am a crap goth, basically. So that's where that kind of name came from. So I'm just now fondly known as the crap goth to pretty much everybody who knows me. Pixie or twat, usually, depending on what people are thinking of me at that particular time. So today is about just how frigging random life can get. I mean, honestly, there is so much going on. So honestly, it is worth going to check out my YouTube channel, which is The Crap Goth, as I've just said, because there is a whole backstory to this massive, massive thing going on, which also includes looking after my little boy who is in palliative care, and Make-A-Wish Foundation, and Johnny Depp, and YouTube, and lots of other big YouTubers, and a whole host of random stuff that has been happening over the past 2 years. A lot of emotional stuff, which I am actually going to do some serious podcasts later on. But right now, no, that is not going to happen. What is going to happen is, oh my fucking God, like, how can life change so quickly? So I am basically usually clad in pajamas. I pretty much will podcast all the time wearing pink fluffy socks, like a onesie, usually a Hello Kitty onesie, dossing out on my sofa, literally a middle-aged housewife with a cup of shitty weak black coffee, and just rambling inanely at my phone. So today, though, as something has happened, and I can't tell you the full story just yet, but oh my God, basically, it is a step up for my YouTube channel, and I've been contacted by a company and offered a collaboration, like my first one. Oh my God, it is so exciting. I can't tell you much more than that, but hopefully something will come of this pretty quickly, and you will see videos if you go over there. But it made me think, like, I am a middle-aged housewife. I have horrendous anxiety. I have all kinds of mental health issues going on. I don't leave the house on my own. I just love to sit and play with dolls. As bizarre as that sounds, I collect things called BJDs, which are ball-jointed dolls. My absolute passion is Danny Chew smart dolls. If you don't know what they are, jump onto Google, check it out. Danny Chew is the son of the shoe designer Jimmy Choo as well. So honestly, so cool. But I collect dolls. Monster High, Rainbow High, Smart Dolls, anything. You name it, I bloody love them. They're amazing. So I'm pretty much weird and boring, mostly. And then YouTube came along. Something I literally never, ever thought I would ever do. And that all happened because my little boy is a YouTuber, was a YouTuber, should I say, really. And he was like, come on, Mum, you can do it. And then another YouTuber stepped in and she was like, yeah, come on, Pixie, you can do it. And I'm like, I'm too old for this shit. Like, I am not in my 20s. I don't know what I'm doing. I have pretty much zero knowledge of how to use a frigging computer. So my husband had to show me everything. And I was like, oh my God, thank God for Google and Alexa, because they're the ones who've been my guide through pretty much everything of this. So anyway, kind of skipping on, I ended up with a YouTube channel that ended up with quite a decent following, and I get gifted things from all over the world. I do unboxing videos, we go on days out, and we do like really nice family trips, and then we do stupid shit, like me and my husband will do silly things, ridiculous dares, and people send us things from across the world. The most recent thing we've been gifted is a bag of crickets. Like, I love bugs. I keep pet tarantulas and everything. And I feed my tarantulas crickets, which is great. But when they die, I can't touch them. My husband has to pick them up. It's like, ugh, freak me out completely. So we've just done a test challenge where we had to eat these really, really sour balls. So obviously you can imagine the innuendos coming off of that was like, oh, how are your balls? Suck my balls, and all that kind of like rude stuff. And we were both foaming at the mouth and retching, and there was quite a bit of swearing involved. And it was funny. It was such a good laugh. And quite a few people responded by sending us things to taste test. And like I said, one of those is a bag of crickets. And the idea of putting a bug in my mouth that is dead and I have to eat its brains and its penis or its vagina or whatever frigging sex a cricket is, I don't know. But what if its legs get stuck between my teeth, and what if I choke on its head or something? Ugh, it's just the thought of it is gross. And it just like, seriously, just a couple of years ago, I wouldn't have even left the house. I didn't speak to many people. I was really, really quiet. And now I'm this gobby, sweary YouTuber who will do pretty much anything for a laugh. And it's just, and I get to talk to people from all over the world. Oh, yeah. And I get to stutter quite a lot as well. So I've got this wicked stutter when I get going. And it just made me think like how weird life is and how quickly things can change. And honestly, a couple of years ago, if you'd have spoken to me, I'd have pretty much said that I wanted to give up on life and I was just not really going anywhere. And all I did kind of was just want to protect my little boy because he was really, really ill. And so I just stayed in the house, away from germs, away from people, just didn't socialise at all. And YouTube then became our platform to kind of talk to people. And from then, literally, the door to the world has just opened. And all these opportunities are now presenting themselves. I've been asked to open a pirate carnival. We go to days out. We talk to people from literally all over the world. We've had people from America come over and meet us. It's just like, what the fuck? Like, how has this happened? It's absolutely amazing. Like, I'm now friends with people I never thought I would ever in a million years get to speak to. And I'm not going to go into that, but it's really freaking cool. And I feel very blessed. And I think this is more one of those podcasts to go, you literally don't know what's going to happen. Like, you think you're on this path of getting older and saggier and wrinklier, and then all of a sudden something presents itself and your life goes curveball and you just fucking go off in a different direction entirely without expecting it. And that can be a really negative thing, or it can be a really, really positive thing. And I think it kind of depends on how your outlook of life is. Mine is pretty much, I have always been a glass half empty kind of person. Like, I'm a pessimistic, like building 10 million bridges before an issue is even an issue, and that kind of person. And that's starting to turn around, and I'm shocking myself. It's like I had no clue that I actually had potential. And that sounds awful. And how many of you right now are sat there with your cup of tea and thinking, I couldn't be on YouTube, I couldn't talk to people, I couldn't, because I was one of those people. And this is not a pep talk or a TED talk, whatever the fucking hell you call them. It's not one of them. I mean, I literally wouldn't speak to somebody I didn't know. And last year I was at the BBC Awards picking up awards for my little boy, who won 2 bravery awards, but sadly passed away before he had a chance to kind of realise he was a winner. So I went up on stage and got those for him, and that was incredible. And I also won an award myself, which was amazing. And I've been invited back to the BBC Awards this year, which is just incredible. And it's just now all these doors are like opening to me. And I'm like, honestly, I'm 45 this year. I'm not like a 19-year-old influencer. And it's just absolutely freaking insane. And I kind of started off this kind of podcast today with kind of, oh, this is life, love, and what the fuck. So obviously life, like the curveball stuff, you never know what's going to happen literally from one day to the next. Everything can change. We all know that. I'm sure we've all had experiences of things either going royally tits up or something happening so amazing that it just absolutely floors you. And I've had both of those this year. It's just been a really, really horrendous yet beautiful year at the same time. And then obviously the what the fuck part is definitely like all of these opportunities which have now started popping up for me. And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm just a housewife in the UK, just a pretty normal person apart from my appearance. I would look like some really dodgy drug dealer probably. Like little old ladies will cross the street if they see me. But no, honestly, I'm all right, I promise you. And I don't take drugs, just for the record, because it's naughty. But yeah, it's just bizarre, and the love thing. So This is a whole different probably podcast on it, but I used to live in a tree and so did my husband, which is so cool. So we were both eco warriors back in the day and we did a lot of traveling around from protest site to protest site, and that was all environmentalism, and stopping roads from being built. And we lived I had one tree house, he had the tree house next door. He literally was the boy next door and I ended up marrying him. But in between that kind of stages, because this was in 1998, I mean, I was only, what, 18? And he was a couple of years older than me. That protest site finished. He moved on somewhere else. I moved on to a different protest site. And we lost touch for 18 years. And then out of nowhere got tagged on a post in Facebook on about these protesters who used to live on this both Bass Wreck in Derby, which is where we met. And yeah, we ended up going, look, should we have a reunion? And it was kind of, we spoke over Facebook. He came down on the train and we met for the first time in 18 years and pretty much fell in love over summer in a teepee of all places. And then he moved in with me. We had a baby together and then we got married. It's like, seriously, that is a what the fuck, isn't it? Because that happens in stories. It's so bizarre. But yeah, this is just basically I'll say super quick because I ramble, but it was just it occurred to me like my life is so random. And how many of you are like on this path of like everything's going fine, you know where your life's heading, you're paying your mortgage, you're going to work or you can't work or whatever. Like I don't work 'cause I'm on PIP because I have a lot of mental health issues. And I'm sat here going, I've got no kind of prospects. And then all of a sudden I'm doing all this YouTube and podcasting. And obviously, yes, I'm only new to this. So I'm not like, oh, I'm a podcaster, because I haven't got the fucking first clue really what I'm doing apart from talking to my phone. I'm feeling like a bit of a dick, actually. I'm hoping my husband's not stood in the kitchen laughing, giggling to himself because he knows I'm coming to do this. But yeah, how many of you are actually sat there right now and like just wondering where life's going to take you? Are you going to meet the right person? It's just like, and it can be the most random of stuff. Like, so just don't ever write yourself off as anything like I have, or did, should I say? Because tomorrow you could win the frigging lottery. I don't know, some famous person could knock on your door and go, oh, by the way, do you want to go off something? I know that isn't going to happen, isn't it? It's not Pretty Woman, is it, like with a white charger? But it's just more of like, how frigging insane can life be? I mean, I literally don't know from one day to the next what's going to happen, what emails I'm going to get in. And it's just like, it's dead exciting. And I just wanted to share it with you guys, even though you don't really know who I am. But honestly, it is just brilliant. So yeah, this week has just been a mental week. So I am about to move back into my YouTube studio, which has been renovated twice now because we had a pretty bad leak and lost loads of stuff. But oh my God, my husband's been working on it and painting it and everything. And I have a beautiful Sanrio themed, because I love my pink. Like I said, I am a crap goth. I have a beautiful Sanrio themed YouTube studio. My husband's going to be building me a professional looking, I say looking because I am no professional, podcast booth. We've got all the equipment and everything, so I cannot be sat in my living room with my phone. I can actually have proper equipment. And I move into that this week. And that is like so freaking exciting. Of course, I'll be doing YouTube videos. I can't even speak, I'm that excited. YouTube videos on it as well, because obviously we'll be showing the progress of that. And I'll be showing my son's YouTube channel. Oh my fucking God, I can't speak. I'll be showing my son's YouTube studio as well, because we've just kind of like had a bit of a rehaul on that as well, because we're keeping that for him. But it's like, so like in the past week, we've had a gardener in. No, we're not posh or anything like that. Like this has been kind of funded from people, around the world, to make a memorial garden for my little boy at my house. So we've had a gardener in who's been working on that. The YouTube studio is pretty much done. I'm just waiting to move into one last section. I've been contacted for a collaboration from a company, which is absolutely incredible. They have offered to pay me and I've said no. I said, please donate the money to charity, because I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. But products will be amazing, because products I can donate to charity also. So that is potential video material. It's just awesome because it means that my name's getting out there a little bit and I can still help other people, which is bloody amazing. And oh my God, I'm just so excited about it. So yeah, that is it really. I've been blathering on for nearly 15 minutes. I just wanted to share the good news. I'm so super excited. I've just been asked back to the BBC studios as well to go on the radio for that. And I'm just, oh, I love working with the BBC. So I'm really excited about that as well. It's just there's so much going on and I'm just dead excited about it. And anyway, that's it. I will sit here just giggling about it for the next 2 hours. So I just wanted to say hi again, and it's just thank you so much for listening to my just bizarre ramblings. I don't even know what I'm going to talk about next time. Literally, I just get dead excited about something. I want to share it. So there you go. This is the Crap Goth. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Pixie. Please do follow me if you like what you hear, and if not, then that's fine. I'm a little bit of a weird one anyway. And yeah, I hope you have an awesome evening, daytime, whatever frigging time of the world it is over there. And I shall hopefully speak to you all soon. I might be a little bit calmer and might have something a bit more sensible to say this time instead of, oh my fucking God, my life is insane. But anyway, I shall speak to you all soon. Thank you for listening and chatty bye. And yes, I still sound like a dickhead when I talk.